The giant of Africa was no longer the country it once was. Abuja, Ogun, Kano, Enugu, all had fallen. Machines roamed freely in the ruins of those cities. Only one place remained, Lagos, the last human city in West Africa. High concrete walls surrounded the megacity, patched with scraps of rusted steel and solar panels scavenged from destroyed towns. At night, the air buzzed with the sound of drones circling overhead. The machines never slept, and the humans inside the walls barely did. Inside the city, survival was a ritual. Markets operated in whispers, selling dried fish, synthetic beans, and cassava. Children played with stones and broken radios, pretending to command their own robots, though none of them had ever seen one up close. Among them lived Ifi, a 17-year-old boy, in a cramped home near the boundary wall in Suralere. With him was his younger sister, Kosi, only 10. Their father had been a soldier during the first wave of the machine war. He never returned. Their mother had died of hunger 2 years earlier, sacrificing her last meals for them. On her dying bed, she had placed Kosi's small hand in Ifi's and whispered, "Never lose her hand. Never let her go, promise, promise," she said faintly. Since then, Ifi had carried that promise like a shield. One evening, while rationing their last bowl of gari, Ifi noticed something strange. The usually steady city power grid, fueled by hidden solar farms in the Lagos Lagoon, began to flicker. A blackout wasn't unusual, but this one felt different. The lights didn't return. From the walls of the city, horns blared, a warning system that froze every household. Attention! Attention! Prepare for breach drills. Machines spotted at Third Mainland Bridge. Panic spread like wildfire. Traders grabbed their goods, families locked their doors, and the streets filled with shouts. Ifi grabbed Kosi's hand. "Stay close," he whispered. But curiosity gnawed at him. He wanted to see the machines with his own eyes. They pushed through the frightened crowd until they reached the edge of a watchtower. There, soldiers of the last defense corps climbed into armored trucks. Mothers wept as they watched their sons head into battle. Ifi climbed a stack of crates to get a clearer view. His heart thudded as he peered across the lagoon. And then, he saw them. From the darkness beyond the lagoon, glowing red eyes appeared. Not one, not two, but hundreds. They were shaped like men, but their movements were too perfect, their metallic feet splashing through shallow water as they advanced in eerie silence. Kosi tugged his arm, trembling. "Ifi, let's go." But Ifi couldn't move. His chest tightened. This was no drill. The horns wailed louder. Soldiers raised their rifles, ready to defend the last human city. And then, the machines stopped marching. They stood at the edge of the lagoon, motionless. The silence was worse than war. Then a deep, metallic voice boomed across the waters, amplified by the lead robot speakers. "People of Lagos, this city is no longer yours. Surrender, or watch your walls fall." Gasps rippled through the crowd. But before the soldiers could respond, Ifi noticed something even more terrifying. On the shoulders of the lead robot sat a man. He wore a long black coat, his face pale and expressionless. His eyes glowed faintly red, just like the machines. Kosi's grip tightened. "Ifi, is that a human?" Ifi's stomach dropped. This was no ordinary machine. The robots had a leader. And he was one of them. The horns blared again, desperate and shrill. Soldiers shouted orders. Mothers pulled their children back. Ifi and Kosi stood frozen, staring at the man-machine hybrid that now commanded the apocalypse. The walls of Lagos were about to be tested. This city will burn.